Hi, I'm a Gamer Pony here, and we're here with part 5 of Chapter 1 still. Sorry it took me a little bit, it's just taking me a bit to upload. I'm just using my phone, so yeah, there's that. But a big congratulations to Forrest McGilvray for reading Flicker. I guess it's written by Xeno Pony, and there's also another big shout out to Darkfire Pwn 3. We're trying to get Forrest McGilvray and the story a lot of likes and make it as popular as possible, and also maybe hopefully everyone makes more fan fiction, because there hasn't been anything really horrifying lately. Not a lot of horror fanfics around, but there's some good ones. There are some good ones, like Scribbler. Scribbler's a good reader, and I just want to give a big shout out to them as well. But yeah, let's continue.
Twilight gasped before her fears subsided slightly as the unicorn looked at her in surprise. "Oh good, you're back. Now we can finally get out of this dreadful place."
First things first, I probably should get rid of this noise. This is my PS4 noise, and I don't want that. Right on the money. And I better drink something real quick. Boy. Those me's was a thirsties. Alright. Let's do this. Whew. Sorry about that.
He said quickly, leaving no room for argument as she began trotting back in the direction of the road. Only then did Twilight and Starlight see what Rarity had been talking about. Fluttershy was sat on the ground, her forehooves wrapped around a large oval. It had a smooth surface, almost like a dragon's scales, and shimmered like polished marble in the dull light. From within, there was a faint blue glow, like a light shining through a thick liquid. It flickered and pulsed in a manner almost like a heartbeat. "Oh, Rarity,
hell no.
I can't leave it here all alone," Fluttershy protested, lifting the thing onto her back.
No.
Both Spike and Rarity looked at their friend skeptically before the former moved back up onto Twilight's back and motioned for them all to leave. "Fluttershy, dearest, I know how much you love animals, but this? You have no idea what that is, or where it came from. Not to mention you found it in a place like this," Rarity said, motioning to the gloomy wreckage around them. "I can't judge it simply on where I found it. I don't judge any pony else because of where they came from."
Fluttershy, it's not about judging, it's about living or dying. Especially if it's a freaking egg bigger than my head. I mean, if it was a little egg, I'd understand, but it doesn't even sound like it. It sounds like it's about to hatch. It sounds like it's about to
Bonded,
make a
Rarity
big mess.
shrank back slightly. Wait. Twilight intervened. "What is that, and where did you find it?" she asked, looking at Fluttershy. "I think it's an egg, and I found it back there just in the bushes," the Pegasus gladly responded.
And
looking
now
back
you
at
say
the
you
thing
think
with a
it's
smile.
an egg.
Now it was Twilight's turn to look skeptical, but at the look in her shy friend's
Twilight,
eyes,
don't let her
she saw
take it.
Fluttershy, no one knows animals better than you do, so if you think it's absolutely necessary, I can't argue," she admitted carefully, and Fluttershy nodded. "Sorry, Fluttershy, you're right. It's just..." Rarity
Yeah,
began
and
to apologize.
Applejack, I just realized, wasn't with
Yet
them
even
either.
now, it was clear her words were held back by doubts. "I think what Rarity means is you shouldn't
Oh,
go
yeah, and
messing
Rainbow Dash
around
isn't
with
there
something unless you know what it is. Remember Philomena?" Twilight added in an effort to support both of her friends. "Don't worry, Twilight. I know. I just don't want to leave the poor defenseless egg out here alone. There was no nest.
It's not
Couldn't find
defenseless!
any sign of others either. So it must have been abandoned, Fluttershy responded, and this time, no pony could find enough fault in her action to argue. Meanwhile, Starlight was trying not to think about what she had just seen, and it wasn't hard to assume Twilight was blocking it out too. That had been a pony in there, caught up in those vines. But maybe that was just part of the forest? The plants here did have a fearsome reputation after all. Even so, the images of the bones and the idea the forest could have done such a thing was all the more reason to get out of here. The forest seemed to agree, as before any pony could speak again, there was a great rumble overhead.
And it's about
Once
the
again,
storm,
the
bro.
seemed to take a deep breath. Then, a great gust of wind surged through the trees as dark clouds began to materialize overhead. Come on, we're closer to the castle than we are to Ponyville, and we still have to meet the others, Twilight said, as she began leading the way out. You don't have to tell me twice, said Spike, as he pushed the low vines and ropes from his path.
You don't have to die me twice.
I've seen enough of this place to last a lifetime. Rarity added, happily turning her back.
Happily vacating in the land of dead.
There was another deep rumble of
I'm
thunder,
soaking
and the
in
flash
so much
of distant
dead
lightning
water.
Caused Fluttershy to jump slightly.
I
and
take a
timidly
dead
stirred
shower
after
every
the
week.
others. Starlight took one last glance back at the rotting wreck of the skyship. The image of the skeleton encased in strange dead vines still fresh in her mind as her eyes passed over its battered surface one last time. It was a fire. Some kind of explosion? A mutiny, maybe. All perfectly viable reasons for why it had ended up here on the forest floor in multiple broken pieces. Starlight, are you alright? You should really get out of here before the storm comes, Fluttershy asked.
I really wouldn't even
her
want
shoulder.
that shit to happen
Starlight
either if I
looked
was
up
inside
sharply,
that ship.
manufacturing a smile as she pushed the sinister thoughts right to the back of her mind and locked them away. All the while, she was trying not to look at the flickering sphere that sat upon Fluttershy's back. Each time
Don't
it
take
pulsed,
that with
that
you.
glow seemed to grow stronger as whatever was waiting inside shifted restlessly. Starlight, Fluttershy pressed, and finally,
The thing is, you gotta know about me, guys, is I care about the characters. I really care about them. And when they're in a horror aspect, that's what's more, like, interesting about, like, you know, how far they've came and all that in each different season. And sometimes the stories relate to that season, but to think all the other parallel universes, they're probably, like, there's a lot of chaos. But I don't like when they tug at you with the characters. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's coming, man. It's coming.
Unicorn shook her head.
It's coming.
Yeah, I'm coming. Certainly don't want to be stuck out here during a storm, she said quickly before walking up beside Fluttershy as the two trotted back towards the road. Flicker by Xenopony. Read by Forrest McGilvray.
And we're on
Chapter
2.
Gathering Storm. Skyjacks Log. New Horizon. April 5th. Entry 2.
Landed in port something or other a few days ago. I really don't know how to pronounce the names of all these zebra settlements. Never mind to know how to spell them. Anyway, the welcoming party was as vibrant as ever. That being, there wasn't one. No, we just made port and found a place to sleep for the night. As cheerful as that place was, too. I swear, though, if there's one thing these stripes can do right, it's cook. Not that that all makes up for the fact that they're all completely bonkers. I can't count how many times I got one telling me that I have some cryptic destiny, or that I should watch out for bad omens, or even stupider things, like ponies with beards. It's almost like they have nothing else to do all the way out here but talk a load of rubbish. Well, I can say I'm not parting with one single bit this time. No fortune telling, or freaky potions, business for me. Besides, the locals are the only ones I've got my eyes on. It all seems a little bit uneasy among the crew, too. That's nothing new.
Maybe because they know what they're freaking talking about, and you guys are just being ignorant.
About what we're after by
Maybe
now.
that's what's going
Yeah,
on.
no. It's like she and all the strikes for that matter.
Maybe it takes a ghost to snap your neck a couple times.
I only started feeling like that after Raven spoke to the zebra that's going to lead us out into the jungle.
There, how do you feel?
Apparently, he says it's cursed. But what the heck isn't cursed around here? You can throw some stick up in the air, and it's going to end up landing on some damn cursed rock, twig, or something. One thing's for sure.
That's
I
true.
ain't being cursed because of some random fucking rock. Regardless, Raven seems to be taking things a damn sight more serious than usual, and anything that bodes ill for her does for all of us, I always say. Stripe said something about a temple of the stars, and making them worse at opponents. I didn't get the full details. Didn't want to. All I heard was something it being older than the world itself, and home to the darkest of nightmares. Pretty much like every other hole around
That sounds
here,
about
if you
right.
ask me. Then, there was something about the ink.
Sounds about
You
right.
ask me what the stuff is, but the
That's what
Stripe
nightmares
says
made of.
anyone it touches will be cursed with a swift and painful death. Not only that, but they will be cursed to spawn
Sugar and spice and a lot of
from the
death.
depths of their very soul. Sounds like a load of horse apples to me. Do they really expect us to believe that the same stuff we used to write is gonna come and kill us all? Not to mention create some kind of evil monster? My Celestia, these stripes crack me up sometimes. There ain't no monsters out there other than the normal damn things.
Yeah, the
that
monsters
crawl
crack
about
you up
in the jungle.
too.
And we've been here and done that all before. No. All that's really out there for us is our new jackpot.
There you guys are. We've been waiting
You are
here
jacking
all
a lot of
afternoon,"
pot.
called Rainbow Dash, as Twilight and the others
Sorry.
trotted up to the large doors of the ruined castle. Ain't that exaggerating it just a little bit, Sugar Cube? We've only been here for an hour. Applejack responded,
Applejack.
offering her rainbow-mane friend a wry look. Enough time to beat you in 3 hoof wrestles, though, Rainbow responded smugly, prompting the farm pony to roll her eyes.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Are you two gonna do another one? How about the best out of 10 this time?
Pinkie Pie exclaimed,
Pinkie
as the
Pie.
pink earth pony jumped up and down behind Applejack and Rainbow Dash.
I don't know. Depends on whether AJ is ready for another loss.
Rainbow smirked, flicking her orange friend on the shoulder with a wing. Applejack just grumbled something under her breath as she turned away from the Pegasus with a huff and trotted towards Twilight and the others. She's right about one thing. Y'all are late, she said, yet there was little frustration in her tone as she smiled.
Sorry, Applejack.
We got kind of sidetracked by something on the road, Twilight confessed, ever so subtly glancing back at the direction from which she'd come. There was absolutely no sign of a ship or anything out of the ordinary, or as ordinary as the Evergreen Forest could be. All she saw was the old rope bridge and the wall of trees beyond as they rustled eerily in the wind. And the sky above had become home to a host of dark storm clouds as the rumbling of thunder grew ever closer. Applejack raised an eyebrow at Twilight's somewhat nervous confession and peered out into the trees.
No.
What kind of something? We didn't see nothing when we came through, she asked suspiciously.
Hey guys, I do apologize. This is about as far as I can get to another upload. I will get back to you. And again, a big shout out for Darkfire Pwn 3. Thank you so much for commenting, and don't worry, there will be more uploads. It's just taking me a bit because I'm using my phone. But stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.